Hello. What is going on, guys? I am AkumaNexus, bringing you guys some information here today talking about Tokyo Ghoul versus One Piece, and Tokyo Ghoul actually replacing One Piece on the Toonami role. This is quite huge news, actually. I think it came like 2 days ago, just kind of still fresh. It's big in the community because One Piece has literally been on Toonami like since forever. I can't even tell you how long it's been on Toonami. It has legitimately been on there forever. I was on 4Kids at one point, and then that transitioned over to Toonami, and then now it's been for Toonami for such a long time. You know how long One Piece is? It is hella episodes. So for such a long time, it's been in the Toonami, replaced by Tokyo Ghoul, which honestly, in my own opinion, is a much better manga than an anime. And I think that's a pretty openly, accepted opinion there. Not even an opinion, it's a fucking fact that the anime is complete dog shit versus the actual manga. I've read the Tokyo Ghoul manga. I'm not up to date with it. I'm barely into it, if anything. I started reading it a couple chapters after when the first season of Tokyo Ghoul anime ended, because I got into the series through the anime. And I was like, okay, this is cool as shit. Though they butchered it. They cut out a lot of things from the manga. There's a bunch of black bars and boxes and circles censoring so much stuff. Otherwise, the characters are cool. The whole plot is amazing. Just the character development between Kaneki as well. It's just a lot of it is amazing. All right. And I don't know if the anime will do most of that. And we know that the anime won't do most of that. So like the video, subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Let's talk about this. It says, One Piece fans, brace yourselves. It looks like Toonami is ready to run the anime ashore. Captain Monkey, Luffy, and Soraka have been in the deep program's lineup since May 2013. But it's, so that was about like 4 years. Yeah, almost about 4 years. It feels a lot longer. It really does feel a lot longer, but it's only been like 4 years. But its tenure will soon come to an end. Recently, Toonami made a surprising announcement that it will end its airing of One Piece permanently and fill its time slot with Tokyo Ghoul. Now, the question about this is I think that maybe One Piece isn't being watched enough on Toonami. I'm not gonna lie, personally myself, I'm way up to date with One Piece. I don't watch it on Toonami. I see it on Toonami, I change the channel or turn the TV off, and sometimes I just leave Toonami on the background just cause, but otherwise that's it, Tokyo Ghoul anime though, I don't know if that's a good replacement for it. I'm gonna honestly sit there and say no. But let's keep reading. The program confirmed One Piece would exit its schedule over on Facebook with the tribute video. Toonami announced its plan to remove the long-running anime from its program starting March 25th. On that day, Tokyo Ghoul will immediately take over the show's slots. Now, for a bunch of casual anime watchers, this is pretty big. They only watch their anime through Toonami, which is why it thrives. And typically when an anime is put on Toonami, a lot of people figure it out, and if they really like it, they go the extra mile, help on the internet, watch continuous episodes on the internet, and then if they find out there's a manga, they'll read the manga. A lot of anime fans have gotten actually into anime and reading manga through Toonami, and that's why Toonami is such a big deal, and that's why this is such a big deal, because the Tokyo Ghoul anime isn't that good. There's so many things they butcher. It's enjoyable, but there's a lot of things that they butcher a lot, and I personally didn't mind it as much the first time watching it around, but the couple times watching it back then, I wasn't that big of a fan of it. It's okay. That's all I can say. It's not bad. It's not amazing in any means necessary. It's just okay, As for why One Piece is deemed dismissed, it seems ratings are a determined factor. Like I just said in the beginning of this video, I'm pretty sure people like myself just don't watch it. It's such... You have to have a lot of patience to watch One Piece. It's a long running... It's almost 800 episodes. It is a long anime. And for casual anime watchers, I don't think they honestly give a shit, because the build-up, it's such a long anime, the build-up for this anime will take a while to actually, pace itself. It says, as for why One Piece is being dismissed, it seems ratings are a determined factor. When the anime debuted on Toonami years ago, it kicked off episode 207 to thousands of viewers. In fact, nearly 1 million fans tuned into its debut, but the number has slowly declined. Toonami has gradually amped up its lineup of shows like Dragon Ball Super and Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn. And the series have pushed One Piece back. Yeah, One Piece's time slots have changed phenomenally on Toonami. So it makes sense that the show's actually leaving. See, the thing is a lot of people aren't really outraged or I guess necessarily upset that One Piece is leaving, because when they actually sit down and tell you why, it makes sense. But it's the fact on what's replacing it is what's making people outraged and upset, and people even boycotting Toonami. It's that bad. I'm like, let's chill. I think it was a hashtag on Twitter. It was like, boycott Toonami. I'm not watching Toonami, some shit like that, because of this. And I think they're going way too far. But I do understand their frustration because the anime Tokyo Ghoul just is not that good. It's not. Its later showing combined with slow-moving story arcs led to a rating drop, and Toonami is interested in reeling back viewers. So they want to be like big again, hype again. When One Piece first aired on there, Naruto Shippuden, it was fucking hype as shit. I can't tell you how many times I'd be so excited every Saturday night to watch Toonami. Lately, not so much because I'm so interested in the anime now that I just use the internet, but I don't know. It also says here as well, to do so, the program is relying on Tokyo Ghoul to get the job done. It is literally relying on Tokyo Ghoul to get the job done. And when these fans, these viewers see that the butcher, I don't think they'll really notice the butchering. I don't think that they will. And I don't think that they will because three reasons. One, they're not the big fan of the series because it's literally just starting. Two, they have not read the manga. They're starting the series off through the anime. I started the series off through the anime. I read the manga a little bit, and I actually went back and I read what happened in the anime versus the manga. There's a very interesting video about it that I can't remember whom made a video, Tokyo Ghoul anime versus the manga, and all the differences. It is actually so much. It's ridiculous. I don't think it makes it to where the anime is completely unwatchable. I'm just annoyed that it's. I'm not saying that it makes the anime unwatchable. You know, a lot of people would probably disagree with me and say that, but I do think though that to sit there and say they're gonna rely on Tokyo Ghoul to get the job done, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of edgy anime fans. I don't know. We'd have to see where that goes. The dark anime is, yeah, we know what it's about. The series debuted in September 2011 thanks to mangaka Ishida, the Lord, the GOAT. The anime premiered in July 2014 for a second season ran in January. Let's not talk about that. For now, it seems Toonami is interested in diversifying its content. Currently, the late night block features a slew of lengthy anime titles. They still have Shippuden, they still have Super, and those two are their biggest moneymakers. It's lined up as saturated with shonen action, and One Piece has simply struggled to differentiate itself from the other anime series which air prior to it. That's the one thing and why it's not even just Toonami. A lot of people themselves actually just dropped the series of One Piece. Since it is such a long anime, it has such a slow build-up on catching people interested because the hype scenes, the hype scenes in One Piece don't actually start until the arc is about to end. Like with the Doflamingo arc, it actually, for a lot of people, didn't start until, you know, Luffy went Gear 4 and actually fought Doflamingo. Up until then, it just seemed very dragged out, very boring, and very repetitive generic shonen stuff, and that's why a lot of people don't like One Piece. For me, I'm a huge One Piece fan. I love it. I can get beyond that because I like that build-up, and a lot of people do as well. But I can't understand why Toonami dropped it. I do, because when it first came out, it was hype as shit. One Piece was one of the most hypest animes in America when it first dropped, actually, and that's why I came to the West. But then, like, I don't know. Then it's like to rely on Tokyo Ghoul. Damn, Toonami. Well, let's just hope that you can get something else to get on here. They said diversing its content, so they don't want to have just generic bullshit Shonen Jump shit, you know? And a lot of diehard anime fans absolutely hate Shonen Jump because they're like, oh, it's generic, but like this shit is popular and people clearly like it if it's popular. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't know, but I mean, for me, I like the Shonen. I also like to go beyond that. I watch a lot of anime. You guys know this channel's based off that, but I don't know. My personal thoughts about it is I think Tokyo Ghoul is a great series. I think it is one of the greatest series. I do. I think it's such an amazing series. The manga is amazing. The whole series itself is amazing. The plot, character development, characters themselves, amazing. But the anime is a little different story. Like I even had Tokyo Ghoul Route A, I think it was, and that was just a train wreck. That was a train wreck. I know it was actually so hated. It was so hated. People wanted it off the internet. I was like, Jesus Christ. And I didn't hate it that much, but I did reviews on this channel. You can watch back. I was a little hyped, but then I was like, wait a minute. Yikes. I don't know, Toonami. You better pull some out of your ass to rely on Tokyo Ghoul. Those are just my thoughts, though. Again, don't hate me in the video. Those are just my thoughts. I actually really do, though, want to hear your thoughts on what you guys think about this. They're literally relying on Tokyo Ghoul. Period is not a bad studio, but the censorship, it was the censorship, bro. It was the censorship that really, censorship and the butchering, those two things they don't sound as bad on paper, but like, I don't know, yo, I actually didn't watch the series, and the OST is amazing. The opening is fucking GOAT! Everybody knows. Oh, shit! Yeah, everybody knows the opening. I can't get my voice that high, but the opening is lit. Everybody knows that. When the opening first dropped, it was viral, bro. When this anime first dropped, I was so hyped because I love this dark, gory ghoul shit, but I don't know. We'll have to see where it goes, though, guys. But for now, that's really going to be for the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I really do. This is one of those videos where I do want to hear 100% of you guys, the viewers, the thoughts. So let me know down in the comments down below. Like the video, of course, subscribe. With that, I got a chock ton of videos going out this week. Should see the rebrand that I have going on, the new banner. We're going 2.0, baby. Wait for the video they actually see this week, 2.0. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I am AkumaNexus. I'm going to get out of here. Goodbye.